Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Nameless Show. I'm your host, domentora, on this beautiful Friday, January 29th, 2016. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's start off. Wednesday's episode, I still have not been able to recover the audio file. I'll keep working on it. Now that we're already on to Friday, it's just going to become a pet project. I'm just going to poke around with it until eventually I can pop it back up. There's a reason I do first take, one take on all my videos. Repeating the same thing, if I've talked about the same thing for an hour, and then it doesn't work, or I don't like it, whatever the reason, and I delete it, that passion's gone. And then the video's just not fun to make anymore. I don't want to talk about that subject anymore. I can't recreate that subject, so we're just not going to do it. So you'll probably never hear me talk about that again, even though you never heard me talk about it the first time. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do my very best, and we're going to see what happens. As for today, I'll be honest, I don't really have a subject. I've been busy. I've been incredibly busy the last few days, and it's an odd sort of busy, in that I've actually had my days off rather close together this week, Sunday and Tuesday. Not my preference. I'd much prefer to have a, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, the days off together. But normally I have a Sunday and a Thursday. So I can record Sundays and, do some research. Well, the point is, I wasn't off today. I don't have my research. I don't know what to talk about. And that is, that's not a good thing. How am I gonna hold a podcast without knowing what to talk about? It's a bummer. Well, here's something we can talk about. We're gonna talk about my gym and why I don't like it. Now, I go to, and I don't mind saying it, I go to Gold's Gym. I've been going there since Corey Williams, Mr. Safety, dude like hella, did his, the Gold's Gym Challenge videos way back in what would have been my senior year of high school, back in spring of 2012. 4 years ago. Well, I feel old. Wow. Anyway, I've been going there ever since then. And I'll admit, it's a brand loyalty. That's the gym he used. I wanted to try that gym. And when I first started going to the gym, I started going to something called Gold's Gym Express. Express, it stands for fast, right? Well, kind of. See, this place was great. It was small. There was no basketball court, no racquetball, no pool, no jacuzzi. It wasn't a YMCA. It was just a small, you get in, you do your workout, you go home gym. They had these tanning booths that I'll admit I used a few times. The way I am is, the start of summer, I'll get one really bad sunburn that'll just hurt like a motherfucker for a good week and a half. And then after that, doesn't matter how much sunscreen I put on or don't put on, I just won't burn again. So my solution for the few years that I was going was, let's hop in these tanning booths. Sometime maybe halfway through March. Last week of March, start of April, first couple weeks. Sometime about halfway through March through halfway through April. Just do 2 weeks. Just work myself up a little bit. Goal is not to get the looks. The goal is to just get my skin ready. That way I don't get the sunburn. It worked very well. They have massage chairs. And I'll admit, I abused the absolute shit out of those massage chairs. You have no idea. Because I worked... there was a period of time, I was actually working overnight at a gas station. And I would get off in the morning, 8 o'clock, get back in town around 8:45, because I was working farther away from where I was living than I am now. I wouldn't even go home first. I'd go straight to the gym, beat my card, wouldn't work out a lick. Get the token for the massage chair, because I had the super duper version of the membership. Let me get the massage chair. Plunk it in, sit there, get 15 minutes, just, I feel great, feel alive, and by alive, I mean half asleep. This is awesome. Go home, crash out, I miss it. But then they also had, the free weight room, a more open space for some more independent cardio activity, a massive stretching area, a whole host of machines. And my favorite part, even better than, they also had something called cardio cinema, which they still have. It's whatever. But my favorite part was something called the express circuit. It was a set of like 10, 12 machines horseshoed around a massive TV with a countdown and 60 seconds, and now there's 10 seconds to rest, 30 seconds to get to the next machine, 10 seconds to get ready, 60 more seconds, and you could go through the whole thing. And the goal was to get a full body workout because each machine targeted a different part. The goal was to get a full body workout in 30 minutes, and instead of doing a lot of reps of the lightweight, it was what you do is you set this machine to, you go through once, probably do what I did, if I hadn't been in a while, go through late at night when there's not a lot of people and you can stay your time. You don't have to obey the clock. And figure out what your weights are. Like, I've got really bad knees. I've got 2 torn meniscus. That leg press, the most I could do would be maybe about 110, 120. You could do maybe 10 reps in 60 seconds. So the goal was to find a weight where you could do, you couldn't do more than about 8 to 12 reps in that 60 seconds. And then go during that 60 and just really push yourself. And then, oh no, I can do 15 of that one now. All right, we're going to add 20 pounds. Oh, whew, I could barely do 8. All right, let's push it. And that was the goal, and you just kept going through the horseshoe, and you do that every day. It was great. It was just a little express 30-minute workout that, it's not going to give you it's not going to give you a six-pack, and you're not going to see a whole lot of growth, but you're going to feel a whole lot of cardio progress. It's going to really get your heart rate up. You're going to really, you may not see a whole lot of muscle growth out of the thing, but you're definitely going to see some fat loss. Just the way the workout's designed. And then I guess there was a recall or something with the equipment that was used for the express circuit. And instead of just keeping the stupid express circuit and getting different equipment, you're going to have to get different equipment anyway, right? My Gold's Gym Express decided to turn into a regular Gold's Gym without adding floor space, which meant the tanning booths, gone. The massage chairs that I love and care about so very much, gone. And my express circuit, my large independent cardio area, and my extraordinarily large stretching and wonderful area has been replaced with this piece of crap little dance, yoga, whatever studio, which fine, I'm not begrudging anyone who does that. I've done yoga before. I love yoga. Have I the money or the time, I will gladly start doing yoga again. I took hot yoga classes for like 3 months. Not even part of school. I just someone I was with at the time convinced me to go, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I kept going even after they stopped. It was great. But I don't want that in my gym. You got rid of my stuff for it. This is a tiny gym. You don't make large amounts of room for a Zumba class in a tiny gym. A kids area? Are you fucking kidding me? They turned my gym from a gym and like the traditional, this is a place that you go to work out. We don't give a shit what your race is, what your gender is, what your fitness level is. What we care about is that you're here and you're working. To like 70% of the machines are either treadmills or bikes. Now closer to 80. Treadmills, bikes, ellipticals. A good quarter of the floor space is taken up by a kids thing, and then another 1/8 is taken up by this stupid Zumba thing. And there's a fucking gift shop. It's not a gym to me anymore. I used to be able to go and see guys I knew from high school, guys I knew in college. Some of the athletes from college would work out at Gold's Gym instead of the facilities for I don't know what reason. The college in my town has beyond good facilities. And now, I swear to God, the last 3 times I've gone, I've run into old teachers. And look, first off, I like almost every teacher I ever had in public school. And you expect that. Even if I live in a big town, It's the same town. I run into people fairly frequently. But it's unbelievable. Because it's gone from a place where I can go and regardless of gender, race, fitness level, know that I'm surrounded by people who are they've got a goal in mind. They're trying to get something done. And there's a fire truck? Yeah, fire truck. I should probably go ahead and say now, I am driving while I'm recording today's episode. I'm not talking on the phone or anything like that. I got my hands on the wheel. Relax. I've got a big thing going on at work tomorrow. Didn't think I had time to record when I got home because I had to stay late at work tonight, and I need to be fresh for tomorrow because I got a big thing going on at work tomorrow. So, driving. I promise. I'm safe. I'm as safe as I would be were I talking exclusively to a friend of mine in the passenger seat without ever having to look at the passenger seat or worry about them talking back, right? Right, okay. So now when I go to the gym, I don't know how to phrase this without sounding bad, but I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna push through. The age, I feel like the youngest person in my gym when I go, and I didn't used to feel like that because it used to be the way the Gold's Gym Express was. It was a gym of my peers. It was a gym that largely catered to, college to mid-30s. And obviously there were some outliers, there were some high school. I mean, I started when I was in high school, and there were some, 40, 50. There were even some old guys, and they would go and they would work. But see, the guys who used to be there now, and the girls who used to be there now, there was this lady who had to be in her 70s. And she would be sprinting on that treadmill for 20 minutes, just booking it. She was a beast. I don't see her anymore. And the treadmill she always picked is now almost always somebody who's not there to work. And look, I don't begrudge anybody of going to the gym. I'm glad everyone should have a dedicated workout. No, I didn't crash. I took a drink. Everyone should have a dedicated workout. I think everybody should work out regularly. This is healthy. So it's not anything against the new crowd I'm with, where it's not the college kids, it's not the 30-somethings, and it's not people who are there to work. It's people who are there to, I need to lose 5 pounds, or, I'm just trying to kind of stay in shape, or, I'm probably being mean. I'm probably, lessening their commitment. Because I'll be honest, I go very little now, but the reason I go very little now is because I just don't feel driven, I don't feel motivated. It doesn't feel like a comfortable atmosphere to me anymore. Because it has gone from the hipper, young person's work your ass off. If you are standing there drenched in sweat, still doing reps, nobody's noticing. But by the time I'm on my, 4th rep of curls, I got somebody my grandma's age looking at me going, why is he sweating so much? This is a gym, not a gym. It's like, what the fuck? And it bums me out. Because going to the gym was something I really, really enjoyed. And now it's become a chore. It really has. And once again, I need to emphasize, this isn't anything against the other patrons of the gym. They're not doing anything wrong. They're working out the way they want to and they feel comfortable with in the gym, and that's fine. My issue is with the gym. Because they changed their layout, and they changed their machines, and they changed what they were doing, and they rebranded themselves, and the way they rebranded themselves, rebranded into this middle-aged and older kind of, place you go while your spouse is at work. Or, we got the cardio cinema, so you can sit on the bike and pedal at 1 mile an hour for 2.5 hours, while watching a, romance movie. And I didn't mean to sound sexist. Look, there are guys there with their spouses, and there are guys in the cardio cinema. That's not what I mean. But it doesn't feel like a gym anymore. It feels like a Y. And that's not what I wanted. That's not what I liked. That's not why I signed the contract. And now I feel trapped. Because I'm in a contract. Now on the bright side, I got grandfathered in because I was in a contract from the old Gold's Gym Express. Now that it's a full Gold's Gym, membership's much more expensive. Even though, in my opinion, there's a significantly lower amount of stuff to do. But now that it's a full Gold's Gym, membership's more expensive. Oh, dear. Woo! There were deer on the side of the road there. I might have to loop out of the country here. Cute deer, though. 2 does. I like it. No bucks. Is this time of the year where I'd see a buck? I don't know. When's hunting season? I don't know. I'm going to turn around. Anyway. Cute deer, though. I guess, so I got grandfathered in. I'm still paying the old Gold's Gym Express price for a full Gold's Gym membership. And that full Gold's Gym membership does come with a lot of perks. I can go to any Gold's Gym in the country and have full access. I'm not limited at any gym. If I want to go to this or that or the other Gold's Gym, I can go to this or that or the other Gold's Gym without a care and without a worry. But there's one Gold's Gym in my town, and that's this one, and I don't want to go there anymore. And the next closest gyms are all 20, 25 miles away through highway and city traffic. Is it really worth it? Because I'll be honest, right now, that $20 ain't going very far. Because see, so far this week, I've made a dedicated point to work out every single day. And I know what I need out of the workout. I don't need to work on tone. I don't need lots of reps with. Oh, I'm crossing the lake. That is I got here sooner than I thought. I guess I'll have to turn around up here then. All right. This thing was amazing when it was flooded over, by the way. I mean, obviously you can't see it, but we had some massive rains. The bridge I'm on right now was underwater, and it's actually kind of cool. You can still see the high water marks on a lot of the stuff around here. So it's a neat little bit of history. Where's my turnoff? There's my turnoff. Hold on. I'm just going to babble for a second and focus here. Even if I got both hands on the wheel, I need both concentration, whatever, on this. Oh, it's a little police, but there's a few police boats that patrol this lake. It's big enough to, I mean, they usually have 2 or 3. See the red lights. Bastards kept getting in the way of some storm photography I was trying to do over the summer, though. So annoying. It's like wherever there was good lightning, they were. It's a pain in the ass. And then it looked like they were going to start coming over, and we weren't breaking any laws. Well, my friends and I were allowed to be where we were at the time that we were, but they started chugging on over, and my guy was like, David, we got to go. I'm like, nope. We ain't going nowhere. See, if they pull up to the beach on my left, and I'm looking straight where they're not, they're finally going to be out of the way of my goddamn camera. Fuck them. Let them come to me. That's probably a bad attitude to have in that situation. Oh, Grant. Bye. Oh, now I got to keep my eye out for these deer again, though. That would not be I'll be honest, I love deer. Deer, they're cute, they're adorable, they're tasty. I love deer. I love my car more than any individual deer that may be out and about tonight, and I would much prefer not to have one go through my hood or windshield. So, let's see what. Just trying to go based off of feel here. That's the hard part, because now I'm trying to gauge where the deer were on my way back based off of time, but I'm also going significantly slower. I wasn't necessarily speeding, that I'll admit to, but I'm going significantly slower now because I want to be able to get a better stop if a deer do appear. By the way, a little bit of a science for you. Alright, there's an oncoming car, so he just lit the way. I'm clear for a little bit. A little bit of science for you. When you're coming up on a deer, buffalo, cow, horse, whatever it is, big object in your way, and you slam on those brakes, your car actually lurches forward because your wheels stop, but your car's on shocks. Your car's on, suspension, all that good shit. So your car actually launches forward, and what will often happen when you see those pictures of the deer, through windshields, is that somebody slammed those brakes, their car lurched forward, and that kind of scoops up the deer, and the deer tumbles over the hood and goes through your windshield. Which, while may be better for your car, because, you haven't destroyed your engine, hopefully. I think I'm out of where they were, but I'm not 100% sure. I won't trust it till I get back to 48. Anyway. So while it may be better for your car, it's much more dangerous for you. Now, I'm not advocating just plowing right into them, but if you see a deer and you have your wits about you enough to be able to make the judgment call on whether or not, based on your car's braking and the speed you're going and the distance that you'll need to stop, you can stop before you hit the deer, or you can at least slow down significantly before you hit the deer. I'm not saying plow into them, but you don't want to kill yourself trying to not destroy your car on a deer. And I promise you'll be much safer if you smash into a deer with your grill than you will if you lift the deer with your grill and it rolls into your windshield. Once again, though, not advocating hitting deer at all. And I'm past the area, regardless of the speed I'm going. Landmarks tell me 100% sure that I'm past the area, so we're good. No deer, unless more pop up. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, be a safe drive the rest of the way. So this gym membership, right? Grandfather, I can go to any Gold's Gym in the country, do whatever I want. But how useful is that to me? It's not. So to be honest, lately, this last week I've worked out every night. And I've gone with heavyweight. Because, muscle tone isn't really my issue right now. Tone has consistently been an adjective with which to describe me. Muscle tone is my thing. I can go 6 months without doing a plank or sit-ups or whatever it is, and just my lifestyle, my body type, and the chemicals and all that, I've got a pretty good ab region. Now, if I start working out a bunch, the lower two of the 8 are going to become much more pronounced and obvious. But even if I don't work out for 6 months, I can flex, and I've got the definition in the tone. The thing I need more is the bulk, I don't like the almost straight biceps unless I'm curling them. It's not a good look. And I don't like feeling weak. It's not a good feeling. And the way you fix feeling weak isn't with light weight, lots of reps. The way you fix feeling weak is with heavy weight and pushing yourself through your reps. Obviously not enough to hurt. You don't want to hurt yourself. That'd be a bad thing. But enough to get, progress and ability. Because this isn't about the visual. The visual will come with that, and once the bulk is there, then you can tone it. But this is about the bulk. This is about the strength. That's what I want. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm thinking about, making the gym a more regular thing. Now, it was almost 100% because one of my friends was going to get a membership at the same gym, and unsurprisingly, him and his fiance changed his mind. We're not surprised. Now, they'll be paying more per month than what I'm paying at, individually they'll be paying more, even as a family thing, than I'm paying at mine. But theirs sounds like a much better deal. With more machines, racquetball, jacuzzi. Oh, jacuzzi. Fuck the massage chair if I had a jacuzzi. But I'm in a contract, so there's not much I can do. So I'm probably going to try to convince one of my other buddies, turn this into a family thing, bump it up $10, have him join too. In the end, I end up paying like $5-6 less. It'll work out for me. Get the buddy in shape. But the hope and the prayer and the dream is, and the goal, I guess, is to start going back, because I'm in the contract. Now, I can't cancel it. The cancellation fee is cheaper than going every month, but the cancellation fee is all up front, right? And, I think most people are in the boat where it's much cheaper, or much more, effective and possible for you to pay, as it goes, instead of all in a lump sum, right? That's why, we get car loans or we get car leases or we lease apartments or we rent apartments, instead of buying the whole thing up front, because it's harder to buy the thing up front. Makes sense. It's fair. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm going to start going to the gym again. And while I'm looking forward to the results, in terms of, at first, just, feeling more physically fit. And then, the bulk and the strength increase and the noticeable difference in what I can and can't do. And then, the visual of having that more muscle. And then eventually we want to get to the point where I can tone that muscle. And then, over the summer taking off my shirt at the pool, people will be like, "What? Damn, David. Damn. Put a shirt on. It's inappropriate. You got swimsuits over here wet. They haven't even gotten the pool yet." That was the most innocent. That was the most adult I've gotten on this podcast so far. Hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you enjoyed the show, because that's the end of it. I'm done. I'm close to my apartment. I'm outside the gas station. This will be the shortest episode yet, but I'm done driving around, and I've said what I needed to say today. I promise Monday's episode will be longer and better and more in-depth and something timely and a current event, some shit like that. Hope everybody enjoyed. You have a fantastic Friday, January 29th. If you don't, I will hunt you down. I will hunt you down and take your phone and make you share the video and then buy you an ice cream cone. Have a great day, everybody. Hope to see you on the next episode, which will be February 1st. February 1st. 1 month. Wow. As of February 1st, we'll have basically made it a month. That's crazy. Thank you for supporting the show. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. I love all of you. You're all wonderful, amazing people. Go work out. Go set a gym regimen. Even if you just set yourself to, every day, 10 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 15 jumping jacks, and walking up and down your apartment stairs 10 times. Every little bit helps. Go do it. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.